Hello, my name is Andre Alva Moore. I'm a master numerologist, and what a numerologist does is take a look at the vibrational frequencies of numbers. There are only 9 numbers, 1 through 9. For you see, every compound number is simply different types of combinations made from these 9 digits. For example, the compound number of 1246. When we add these 4 digits together, we end up with one singular number. For example, 1 plus 2 will be 3, 3 plus 4 will be 7, and 7 plus 6 will be 13. And then you add the 1 and the 3 and reduce it back down to the number 4. So that compound number of 1246, the core number would be the number 6. Now, every number has a positive and challenging aspect. And these 9 numbers are 9 lessons that everyone must experience. Now, the number 1 pertains to first cause. Everything that's created must have a beginning. Everything that is created must have an beginning. Anything that has not been created can never end. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Everything that has been created or will be created must have an end. And everything that has never been created will never have an end. So all of creation at some point will dissolve and go back to the original first cause, which is number 1. Some of you will refer to this as God, the Great Spirit, the one without, a second. But everything emanates from the number 1 energy. Now, the number 2 energy is the receptivity of the 1 energy. In other words, the 1 energy must eventually be received. Okay? And this receptivity is symbolized by the number 2. And so therefore the number 2 is feminine, and it receives the 1 vibration. Now, when the 1 and the 2 come together, friction is generated. And from that friction, life comes forward. So the 1 energy is masculine, the 2 energy is feminine. The masculinity and the femininity come together in union, and the child is born, the number 3. So the first 3 numbers are very holy because there's nothing more holier than the Father, the Mother, and the Son. And we are the children of the Father, Mother principle. So we are holy in essence. Now, the number 4 is an outward vibration, and it deals with the foundations of life. Every foundation must begin with some type of a platform, like a square. You cannot build, let's say, in the air. You have to start your foundation on the earth and then work your way up. Now, what they're doing in space, they're creating objects that are suspended in space, but you still need some type of foundation to build those objects upon. So if you're going to colonize space, you still have to lay some type of foundation. You got to have some type of a structure in order to do the building. Now, the number 5 vibration is a number of freedom, and the number 5 energy is a very adventurous, a very swift vibration, and it is in opposition to the number 4. Now, the number 6 energy is an emotional energy, is a sixth energy. It deals with the home and the family. The seventh energy is inwardly, and it deals with spiritual consciousness, spiritual pursuits, spiritual understanding. The number 8 is an outward vibrational energy, and it deals with the material world, the resources from the material world. And the number 9 vibrational energy deals with the totality of life. Today I want to touch upon a compound number of 45. And why is 45 important? Because we are because our present presidency is number 45, the 45th president. And this is what I like to say in pertaining to the number 45. Okay. The compound number 45 consists of two sub-elements, okay, which are the numbers 4 and 5. So 4 is a sub-element and 5 is a sub-element. And the first sub-element is the number 4, and it sets the major tone that will be in effect for 10 years. The number 4 sub-element keywords are work, structure, foundation, and order. And work ought to begin with a plan, some type of strategy. Now, the soul is wrapped in three bodies called the physical, the astral, and the causal. And the number 4 vibration is associated with the physical body and with physical matter, matter. Without bone structure, the physical body will collapse. Without structure and order, life becomes chaotic. Now, the number 4 vibration is a square. It's a stage. It's a platform. And is a very good, and it is the very ground that we walk upon. Without it, there is no forward movement. The 4 vibration is a wall, a box, a cell. Boxes, cells, and walls serve multiple functions. Now, the second sub-element, number 5, its keywords are air, flight, movement, and change. It sits in opposition to the number 4. It is much lighter and airy, which contrasts the 4 heaviness. The 5 sub-elements helps to take some of the weight off of the 4 vibration. The 5 energy is associated with breath, flow, and wind. Without air and breath, the soul must vacate the physical body. Now, America has voted for its 45th president. The 4-5 vibration could last as long as 8 years or as short as a day. The 4 vibration is a builder. The type of builder, however, has to do with the temperament of the builder. It could build walls that isolate or build bridges that unite us. The 4 vibration is thoughtful and think things through. The 5 vibration is not as thoughtful as the 4 and may have a tendency to run through details or overlook them without taking actions without the proper discipline. The 5 vibration moves fast, but if its speed is not respected, then much damage could occur. Now, the refugee band, which was struck down, was put together hastily, which will indicate the 5 vibration because the 5 energy deals with speed. And without regards to the details, nor thoughtfulness will be a 4 energy because a 4 energy focusing on details. And because it was rushed through hastily, and because the creator of the refugee band did not put the thought and the strategy into the plan, it was struck down by all the courts of the land except for in Massachusetts. And eventually, the refugee ban was rescinded, torn up, balled up, and consequently going to have to start from scratch. So, The refugee ban was struck down and was put together hastily, which is number 5, and without regards to details nor thoughtfulness, which would be the number 4, and he created a whirlwind of confusion and disorder. And so, I'm hoping and I'm praying that cooler heads will prevail when it comes to the repeal and the replacement of the Affordable Health Care Act. So, that's all I have for you today. And, look for my future videos where I would discuss different variety aspects of the of numerology. Okay, thank you, everybody. Peace.